Alright, ES405 lab folks. I recognize this video is going to be pretty shaky. I'm just doing this with a cell phone, but I did want to show you what is in the kit that you'll be given. And when I say given, it's, we're loaning it to you temporarily for the duration of this course. But a couple things that are in here. You'll get a nice little breadboard here, and we'll teach you how to use that. There is bunches and bunches of wires. You can see all these wires. This is a 9-volt connector, and you'll see it goes down to 2. It's not going to focus on them, of course, because they're shaking, but there's 2 little pins there that will plug into the breadboard there. You will need to probably supply your own batteries, just because they tend to just wear out if I give them out, and then everybody's looking for batteries, so you're just on your own for those. Let's see, all sorts of different wires, different lengths, and there's some really little tiny ones, and there's a couple little red ones here too that aren't super long. These little blue things here are resistors, and you'll have 4 of those in there of different values, and we'll talk about how to deal with that later. Let's see. There's this little foam here. It looks like it's just regular styrofoam, but it's actually a conductive foam. And you'll see there's just a couple parts on it. One of these things is a 7400. You'll see the 7400 there. And we'll talk about that. There's a 7404. If you look, this, they say 74HC04. Doesn't matter. It's a 7404. The other one was the same way. It said 74 something. 74LS00. Anyway, it's a 7400. That's what you need to know. There's a red LED. Some of you got yellow LEDs, just to mix it up, just because I could. And then this little guy here is a Hall effect sensor. And so there's part number there, and it's for detecting magnetic fields, so I hope that works. And then the last piece you'll get, actually 2 more pieces, a couple more pieces. There's some jumpers in here that go to a little board, and this should be temperature and relative humidity. And I've never used these before, so I'm hoping they work. I haven't tried it yet, but I also have the same kit, so I'm going to play with some of this stuff as well. Last but not least, there is a multimeter that you will use throughout this, and that's that box behind it. You'll have to put a battery in that probably as well. I haven't opened it up. May or may not have a battery, but probably not. And so when you get this kit, you'll want to do something about that. I will probably, now your kit, I've made all the kits over here. I've taken these guys out and stuffed all the wires and components into this little box. Even so, these boxes aren't super great, so you may want to get a Ziploc bag or something to put them in, as I probably won't. I'll probably just hand you that stack. And other than that, I think that's most everything I needed to say about the kit. It'll be 4 resistors, an LED, 2 chips, a Hall effect sensor, the temperature sensor and humidity sensor built into the same board. The multimeter, the multimeter I already said, and then the breadboard. And then you should have basically 2 big yellow wires, 2 red wires, 2 orange wires, 2 brown wires, 2 gray wires, and 2 red wires, 2 smaller red wires. So there you have it. That's your kit.